Greetings, Earth, back with another video. I'm gonna say this one in English. I hope you stick around. Um, I'm gonna give a continuation on my life here to strangers that stalk me, that harass me every day. I'm still looking for the answer. I'm still looking for what I'm doing on Earth. Why United States and Brazil did what they did to me. You took me as child. You took me to an area where was Zulu tribe DNA. You raised me around them. You made me a witness of a lots of crimes in Brazil, child molestation. You try to harm our bodies. You try to convert us into homosexuals throughout our childhood, our youth. My youthhood, I only suffer bully. You set my brother up against myself. You set up my brother as you tormented me throughout my life. Then you limited my life. You limited my health. You pushed me to cigarettes and alcohol. Was a big war for myself, for a child to fight human and fight real men like adults by himself fighting cigarettes, homosexuality, and all that there is in Brazil. Homosexuality in Brazil, it's guided by Afro descendant. He's very charming. He's not charming. He's kind of like he has charisma, and he's very nice. And he usually he graduates in school first. We call letras. He graduates in school first, and then he hunts guys like myself, especially guys with a small penis or middle penis, or even tiny and micro. That's what I observe. I'm not micro. I'm size normal, but in man's war, I'm small, and this makes us like suffer a lot. There's a lot of wars out there. I studied a little bit about my uncle, my passed away uncle. I researched about Americans, my acquaintances, past life acquaintances. I don't go deep because I had real friends that I kept in my heart. They are real my friends. They are part of my past life. Even if we don't see each other ever again, I kept them in my heart. I don't talk about immigration because it's not about ordinary people's business. I think you're so stupid. People that try to blackmail others because their immigration status, you're stupid. You don't know what immigration is. You don't know what's inside immigration offices, ICE, police, real police, the police officers, sheriff. You have no idea what that is. So that's why I never waste my time or yours trying to explain you what you're trying to dig. This is the only reason why I don't expose United States much, because most of United 60% of United States it's immigrants. Most of them, 40% of them work on delivery, serving Americans, high class. Mid class are a bunch of old women, householders, real estate, organized crime, bank frauds, school bullying, tea party, tiny little girls that will either become prostitutes or webcam masturbation thing for YouTube. You either prepare women for this, either prostitutes, sluts, or webcam posers. You don't let women become my gift. You don't let me meet my gift. There is a gift for each and every one of us. My first gift I lost, and then I lost my second gift. I didn't know they were gifts. Now I know they were gifts. Probably they're now prostitutes. Probably my ex-wife is prostitute now. Probably she couldn't handle the pressure of celebrities. Celebrities, when you start making it in life, they come in and they start involving in our life. They will hit on your partner so that they can betray you, and then your marriage will break apart. That's what happens to me. She can say whatever she wants. She can use all the excuses. But what I see is that my everyday she is in it because society, strangers, use her name and use her personality to attack me. Even when I'm at the gym, people start problems with me because of her. She was put in my life just to knock me out of my trail. My ex-wife, she didn't come in to show me anything good. She didn't come to teach me anything. She came because she saw me work. I doubted that this was from her. I think it's a bigger power from her, above her. But I think at the time I was working FedEx, nobody's business. I was doing my job. I was working so hard. I was dreaming to get a route. I was looking at the light. I was sticking with God. I thought maybe God in the future. I had my tax number ID. Eventually I will become a May. I had a lot of dreams, and I thought maybe August is a Christian. Maybe he will share one of his routes. This thing is gonna be packed. They're gonna need a independent contractor. I'm here. I'm here. I'm in the best place and the best time. Maybe I'll be the independent contractor. I'm thinking that one day, day off of mine, I was living by myself. I was having a lot of problems with low life scumbag roommates, so I decided to move out. I'm living by the airport. Nice apartment. They had a pool. I like to spend my daytimes in the pool. And that day I met my ex-wife. She looks weird. I told this in a different video. She looked weird. She looked like a hippie. Looked like she was going through a lot of trouble. I brought her into my life. She changed. She became her appearances changed. She became almost God for me. I had her in my heart as God. I used to worship the person, like literally. Then all of a sudden I lost my route. I lost my job. I lost my house. I lost my car. Roommates hit my car and leave it, hit it. Everything fell apart. So I don't know. When I think about it, I'm not blaming her. I don't want you to go harm her. I hope she is really happy because I really love her. But I think that you all BS. For me, you all BS. When I'm training with different people and then there's strangers and then I can feel the energy of the person trying to fish my ex-wife, that it's probably not even in the United States anymore. And I'm thinking, how the fuck are you gonna reach her from Brazil? If I was married to the person, I cannot reach her. Imagine you. How can you be looking through me to get to her? Like, I mean, why don't you just masturbate? Do you know porn? Do you know the amazing, gorgeous, amazing angels that there is in porn? If you just want to feel it, there is women that they will. My ex will not even be able to be around. How amazing they are. Like, if you just want a piece of me because of my ex, why don't you look at porn? Look at some magazines. I have amazing women in magazines. If you just want a glimpse of it, I mean, I really don't understand what you guys did and what you do. I can't tell this story of the world since the day one when they took me to this pothole place where I grew up. I remember each and every day of school. I remember each and every day that they bullied me. I now thank God probably those guys are dead. Some of them are grown up. Some of them are married. They keep me, Brazilians and Americans, they keep me single so that they can reach out to my ex-wife. They leave a BS through TV and my past life through TV because they don't have material. They don't teach anything in TV. They just want, it's double meaning indirections that they talk about. I don't watch TV. I don't have time for this. So they work on poison my business. Whatever business that I have, they poison, or they create a competition looking just like Guto, my old roommate, good friend. We don't see each other for several years, but every single project and theory of Afro-descendant man, it's his theory, it's his DNA, it's his appearances that also goes towards Will Smith. Will Smith, I always liked him. I always admire his show. I find him humble, but because of this misunderstanding, I start not really going well. But I just want you to understand that I know what you're doing. Eventually, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I have a lots of things going on in my life. I just don't have any friends, and I don't have any woman in my life, real women in my life. I have old, like very old, 50 to 70 years old women hating on me. And I mean, it's difficult to really. You see, I felt her, my ex here now. It's not me. I'm not pushing for that. Sometimes it just kicks in. It's probably it's her personality that is in me. When we think about someone, maybe the person shows on us. But I see a lot of people today, celebrities, that they specialize on that to become the person to piss other people's off. So when celebrities, Hollywood celebrities and TV celebrities, they want to piss me off, they become her. They smile as her. They copy her smile. Let me tell you something. I know what you did. I know what you're doing, and I know what you're gonna do, and I know your utopia. I know where you're gonna be in several years from now. So why don't you just treat me like a normal person? I just want to get married to a real person, a real gift. Probably whenever I find her, you're gonna jam me with hot hotties and supermodels. That's what you do. When we meet someone special, Hollywood and TV will jam us with, will pack our life with supermodels. And then you're gonna be like, wow, maybe your friends will say that your woman is ugly, that she's this, she's black, she's ugly, she's have a big forehead. They'll say all types of things. To carry on a marriage, it's a cross. If you really, I'll tell you this. I've been through this. I know the United States like the palm of my hand. I know all the United States bullshit. I know all the United States entrepreneurs bullshit. I know the entire planet's bullshit. So if you just so that you can understand what I mean. All the business that is successful around you, take a look, stop and take a look and see what you see abstractly, and then later on send me an abstract message. You will see that every single thing around us, it's about me. Everything. It's about me, or it's about my business, or it's about a business that I will make it, or I have in the back of my head as a subconscious, in my subconscious. Then after descendants, they have the money, they have the loans, they have the banks, they have the cars, they have the toys, mentors. They go and they apply my business before even I get the opportunity to do it. If I'm doing mixed martial arts, all men will graduate but me. If I'm planning to get married, they already got married. I had the vision. I saw the wedding. Probably, I doubted that I am the homeless that is shedding at the time when the world is getting married. I saw the vision. I doubted that the little wedding in the airport by my house, I doubted that that is the world. It was a lot of people. It's a lot of maybe several states, but not the world. I doubted that that little wedding was the world. The person that projected that vision on me in my dream, in my sleep, that person has no idea about how many people there is in the world. Have no idea their surrounding, and I can't bet that that vision came from one day when I was in a metro, and then I saw a really beautiful, really hot, good-looking, attractive Afro-descendant woman, and I made a pass on her, and then when I went to sleep, I had a dream of a wedding by the airport where I live. Oh, it's just a simple pass. I didn't harass her or anything. It was just a pass, just to show her that I felt that she was attractive. That's all. And I think she poured out her things on me. That's the only thing that I might be, maybe not. I don't want her to just take what I just said just because I said I want. I'm just saying that maybe it was from her, but maybe it was from my ex. uh, I don't know. People are so funny. Let's say I never thought about my sister-in-law in a different way, but they now, because they married my brother with an old ex-girlfriend of mine. Every time now when they want to piss me off, they talk about possibilities of my brother with any ex of mine. I remember one time I brought a girl home. The first thing society did, they take over the woman and make her look at my brother as more attractive than me. They're creating this type of thing. They're pushing my brother and I. They want to see a fight between us. They place a black guy around me and somewhere in the neighborhood. This guy, he smokes and check me out. He monitorizes me. It's weird. and he has connection with the rest of the Afro descendants. Afro descendants, they're weird. They 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 make life around us. They know everything about us. They study us. They spy on us. We don't have anything, any clue of who they are, where they come from. They just keep on making turns. They switch places. They make transfers. But basically, it's about gangsters from New York, the ghetto, favelas, and they're all around us. They're winning. The champions of mixed martial arts. They have real good friends inside the police. They make the police corrupted. Then, when they're around us, they're trying to reverse the situation where Afro descendants are the boss and we are gonna be the slaves, the modern slaves. They're applying modern slavery, and people, they don't notice that you are becoming slaves. Every day you do the same thing. You cannot get out of that life. You either fat, you either stuck with your weight, you stuck with a bill, you stuck with the credit card, you stuck with something. They don't. People don't notice. And Afro descendants, some of the bald heads, they make they're very smart. They push towards Bozo and Lex Luthor. Their characters are real. Their characters, they exist. I seen many of them. I met the men. I met this man, this type of man. I keep putting S in the end of men, plural of men. I put S all the time, but anyways, there is no S between after men. Men. I just have to focus on the pronunciation so that you know that I'm talking about men, plural of men. Anyways, I met the men like throughout my life at the gym, at somewhere. They are the best clothes, they're the best cars, they're the best fighters, they are fit, they have access to nutrients, they are never unemployed, they have charisma. And the sad part is that my feature, my DNA, it's their enemy. So maybe that's why they constantly are starting shit with me, which I don't understand. You should not look at someone and judge them because of their looks. You don't know what that person went through. It's sad that I have to be lecturing grown men. When I'm training with a grown man and I see that the guy is coming to me to harm me because of something, that some unknown thing, I want to speak out. I want to say, look, buddy, I don't know you. Why don't you just do your thing? And just we just all go home and then we learn from each other. We're not gonna be friends though. Even if we be friends, I'll have my eyes on you. I mean, why can't you just be? If you're spiritual condo blast shit, that bullshit of Afro descendants, that they keep on bringing spirits onto them. They keep conversations with spirits before God, before Christ. They call the spirits to them. That's your own shit. I don't live there. I live in present. We are born. I was born. I will live the timeline from where I was born all the way to where my car born will end. If you don't know that, go back to school. I don't have time to spend my timeline dealing with unsolved problems of the spirits. The spirits that did not made their life, their purpose, what they came to do in this life, they will be stuck on where they are. So that's why where they're stuck, they keep trying communication with low life people like you, because somewhere in life, somewhere, it doesn't matter what it is, their spirit is stuck in there. If you raped a girl, your spirit is stuck there. If you haven't resolved, if you haven't gone through that yet. But make sure you know, whenever people set you up for this type of situation, when you raped someone, when you killed someone, you know that wasn't you, you were pushed. Make sure that you know that was society. Society, you got the ticket where society got together and then they agreed to harm you because it was before time, before people even thought. For example, right now, if you express order to me to do things, I will know, oh, that's weird. They're doing it. They're trying to take over. They're trying to claim my body. But before, when we were children, we don't know. A lot of people, especially Americans, they judged us by our nature. Sometimes they judge children by their nature. Sometimes Americans, in my opinion, they not even have culture. Their culture is the little cultures that they pick from other countries, from other cultures, and then they build America. Americans is super duper. It's amazing for me. It's awesome, but they're liars. They steal from other countries. They keep all the other countries poor and third world countries while they become more and more and more. What they have, what is music? It's a lot of noise. Their music, the old romantic music, they BS us with that. So because there is memories, that's why they sweet talk on us. But the real deal is rappers and gangsters and dangerous things. We don't understand what's rappers. Rappers, they're talking about what's going on inside police and traffic of drugs. If the police enlist a little bit about music, you'll know everything what's going on. You don't have to be snitch. You don't have to be inside criminal to know what's going on. You listen a little bit of rap, they will curse a little bit so that you can leave and you don't listen anymore. But if you keep on listening, if you go through the offenses and the things that they will say so that you can give up on listening, you know everything what's going on inside there. But I'm gonna stay here because we never know when I'm gonna need a shelter anymore again. I can't be exposed in ghetto and all that because one day I'm here, the next thing I know I'm in New York looking for albergs, and these are the people that I look for that helps me when I need it. I hope you understand my memory, and I really don't care what you think about me. I just think that you should grow up. I think that if you really want my ex-wife, you should go for it. I can close my eyes and imagine what she's doing. I just don't like when you either fuck her and try to fuck me with together. I don't understand. I don't understand why my body have to be a part of your world shit. I have dreams. I have high standards for women. I'm picky, but I'm trying to reach out for some comfort life before I even try some woman. I'm not the best guy in the world, so it's really hard for me when you're picky. The world prepared me to be picky, but I don't have the money to afford a real high woman. So it's difficult, it's complicated. So that's why I stay by myself, fighting and arguing with strangers that care about the size of my dick, cares about what I'm doing, what I'm not. They poison my business. They get paid from government and TV to just poison me and boycott me and badmouth me. I will just live day by day and fight back these people. Then you just create a hate. I am sorry for you sometimes. Sometimes I feel sorry because I can't speak out. There's a lot of things I look at through you. I go like, wow, I am like about maybe 100 years old, maybe 400 years old. I am. When I look at you, I might not explain very well in words because my English is. I'm really lazy on English. I have several books about English. I will put some effort, but I have a different priorities. I used to teach, but a lot of people that want to be taught, they just want to connect to me, and then they get to know a little bit about me. They steal my money, and then they don't pay me. It's so sad how American and Brazil and TV and the world, you keep on preaching that you should not steal from others. You should not do things to be in your advance. But that's what you do to me. You hit my car, you don't pay. You make me lose my jobs. Whatever apps that I get, you put two prostitutes there to bad review me so that I lose my apps because you already prepared. You're using me for future references in the United States because you have no politician in the United States throughout the world to carry on your mass of regular people, just humans per se. Then you need to use the apps to carry on these people to get them little jobs, a placebo economy that they're gonna get just few couple cash, and then they will think that they are making fortune, but they're not. They have to pay rent, they have to raise families they are hated by you. You don't allow us to real fit in into a church. You don't allow us excuse me, you don't allow us to really eat well or to train well or to do exercise. You constantly put Afro descendants to make noises around us so that we can always be in a harm state of mind. We're always late for something, at least I am. We're always concerned about the next day. If we're gonna leave, is our family's gonna be hit by a car. You have done all the strangers, most of it, it's a stereotype of a short man, or he's really ugly. He's trying to create a police officers in Brazil stereotype. He's a guy that he's saying like this: I hate everyone. I have a gun, and I want to be fucked in the ass, but I'm not sure. And I want to pick on guys that are single, and look at my ugly face. What can I do to my ugly face but pick on single men? How can I just how can I fuck someone's life more than they already fucked? Look at my fucking face, look at my fat ass, and tell me what can I do to torment other people? What kind of job can I get just to stay at home, get paid, have few cars laying around to, to piss teenagers off, and then just harass single teenagers, married women, and then create nicknames for local men? How can I be a prick? How can I be a douchebag? That's you. You walking in the gym, you paid for the gym, you with your salary, with your money, you work for it, you walk in, you face the guy. He's there. He's ugly, he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. His face is like a fucking ass face to you. He's saying, I have a weapon in my lock. I have a car, you don't. I have a weapon, I have a gun, you don't. If you buy a car, I'll tell people to hit your car, and then you'll be without car. He's like this. And then you get into the dilemma. You're like, do I kill this thing in my life and then just go a few years to jail and then be over with? Or face society when they try to kill me in the spot? Or do I deal with it? This is bullying. This is social harassment. This is what Brazilian men do. They get together, a bunch of retired men. They probably suck each other mentally. No one sees it, at least I don't. They're becoming more gossip than women. Most of their women are old, are not fuckable, and then they're pissed because they're married to those women. They have hot daughters. Their daughters, they are connected already with black people because the daughters want to get lots, but they have to keep this conservative image, but they want to get fucked by so many. They want to go to Brazilian ghetto events and just fuck the shit out of everyone, but they have to keep this conservative. Who they find me? This guy, he doesn't do anything, so they live in my body. In order for them to stay conservative, for they don't just fuck it off every day, they harass me every day. They gossip, they harass me. They want to free upgrades. They want to free up data, free up data. They want to know what's going on in the United States. So they piss me off so that I can make videos. Why do you think me making videos here? It's not a consequence of me being harassed every day. This is them want to know how I am, how I look like. This video, they don't share, but they don't share, they don't comment, they don't subscribe. But my ex-wife will see how I look like now. No one knows her. She's making like a world trip. I think she's making the world trip just like Paris Hilton and all the other women. When they are very young and very hot, every man fuck them throughout the world. There is a guy with a van in the United States. Whenever women walks around, he offers $1,000 so that they can fuck her inside the van. Once she does that, it's over. Then there's the Indians. The Indians, they are in Broadway. They're taking care of all the computers and all the young girls. Before you even show off in stage, you have to be fucked by the security guard. You have to be fucked by the director. A lot of old wackos, they all want to fuck you. They fuck you in the parking lot, in the garage, everything. So then they put you in stage, and then you make a little singing. They will say that you're pathetic, make you cry. you either keep coming back and become a porn star, and then you make few movies of porn star. You fuck a real connected guy. This guy will hook you up with Hollywood. Maybe you make a little movie, maybe not. But then behind stage, you will always be fucked by black guys. They will send you to nightclubs. If you're really good fucker, they will put you through all the Middle East, traveling, and then you with a pink bag, you will be traveling all over the world. Everyone will be fucking you. When no one wanna fuck you anymore, they'll send you to red light districts, and then you will be doing some crackheads, some shit. All right.